let's grab our basic instructions before leaving Earth, and let's see what the Creator, Father God, has in store for us today. Yes, you're right. I use calendars for pictures. I have a whole bunch of them, so we can have different pictures each time. We are in Amos, and we're going to start with Amos 1. The word of Amos, who was among the herdmen of Tekoa, which he saw concerning Israel in the days of Uriah king of Judah, and in the day of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel, 2 years before the earthquake. And he said, the Lord will roar from Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the inhabitant of the shepherd shall mourn, and the top of the Carmel shall wither. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Damascus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have threshed Gilead with the threshing instrument of iron. But I will send a fire into the house of Hazel, which shall devour the place of Ben-Hadad. And I will break also the bar of Damascus, and cut off the inhabitants from the plain of Avon, and him that holdeth the scepter from the house of Eden. And the people of Syria shall go into captivity unto Kor, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity, to deliver them up to Edom. But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palace thereof. And I will cut off the inhabitant of Ashdod, and him that holdeth the sculpture from Ashkelon, and I will turn my hand against Acorn, and the raiment of the Philistines shall perish, saith the Lord God. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have delivered up the whole captivity of Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palace thereof. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palace of Bozrah. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the woman with child of Gilead, that they might enlarge their borders. But I will kindle a fire in the wall of Ramah, and it shall devour the palaces thereof, with shouting the day of battle, with the trumpet in the day of the whirlwind. And their king shall go into captivity, he and his princes together, saith the Lord. In Amos there is 9 chapters, but we're going to read chapter 2 right now. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Moab, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burned the bones of the king of Edom into lime. But I will send a fire upon Moab, and it shall devour the palace of Korith, and Moab shall die with trumpets, with shouting, and with the sound of the trumpets. And I will cut off the judge from the midst thereof, and I will slay all the princes thereof with him, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have despised the law of the Lord, and have not kept his commandments, and their lives cause them to err, after the which their fathers have walked. But I will send a fire upon Judah, and it shall devour the palace of Jerusalem. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver, and the poor for a pair of shoes, that pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, and turned aside the way of the meek. And the man and his father will go into the same maid to profane my holy name. And they laid themselves down upon clothes laid to plague by every altar, and they drank the wine of the condemned in the house of their God. Yet destroy I the Amorite before them, whose height was like the height of the cedars. So he's talking about giants. And he was strong in the oak, yet I destroyed his fruit from above, and his roots from beneath. Also, I brought you up from the land of Egypt, and laid you 40 years through the wilderness, and possessed the land of the Amorites. And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O you children of Israel, saith the Lord? But ye give the Nazarite wine to drink, and commanded the prophets, saying, Prophesy not. Behold, I am pressed under you, as a cart is pressed that is full of sheaves. Therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself. Neither shall he stand that handleth the bow, and he that is swift of foot shall not deliver himself, neither shall he that rideth the horse deliver himself. And he that is courage among the mighty shall flee away naked in the day, saith the Lord. Let's see if we can't weasel in chapter 3. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can 2 walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion roar in the forest when he has no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have been taking nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth? There is no gain is for him. Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servant the prophet. I do believe I have said that before, and there it is. The lion has roared, who will not fear? The Lord God has spoken, who can but prophesy? I believe that. Publish it in the palace at Ashdod, and in the palace in the land of Egypt, and say, Assemble yourself upon the mountain of Samaria, and behold, the great trumpet in the midst thereof, and the oppressed in the midst thereof. For they know not to do right, saith the Lord, who store up violence and robbery in their palaces. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, an adversary there shall be even around about the land, and he shall bring down thy strength from thee, and thy palace shall be spoiled. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs, or a piece of an ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken out of the dwelling in Samaria in the corner of a bed, and in Damascus in a couch. Hear ye, and testify in the house of Jacob, saith the Lord God, the God of hosts, that in the day that I shall visit the transgressions of Israel, upon him I will also visit altars of Bethel, and in the honors of all the altars shall be cut off and fall to the ground. And I will smite the winter house with the summer house, and the summer house of ivory shall perish, and the gray house shall have an end, saith the Lord. Thanks for listening. I sure do appreciate it. And a lot of hugs and kisses to you. How to donate to PayPal. You mash on Poor Man's Sewing, and then you come up here and you look for About, and you mash on About, and right here you hit on Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It's people like you that help me out, and it is really appreciated. And I hope you many blessings in this hard times that we are fixing to go through. A lot of hugs and kisses to you.